Previously, in Integration 2, the number of the beast. And the light of a lamp shall not shine in you any more at all, and the voice of bridegroom and bride shall not be heard in you any more at all. For your merchants were the great ones of the earth, for by your drug sorcery all the nations were led astray. In our previous videos, we have covered how the letters chi, xi, stigma, commonly translated as 666, is a formula that equals Rx, the symbol for pharmacy, and if you stack the letters, it also has the symbol of pharmacy. I am showing you this for a reason, so bear with me, please. We know that the letter Gayin is the 23rd letter, a fallen letter that still exists in Arabic as the left eye to the letter Ayin, and it is in the form of twisted ropes, which means wickedness, which is exactly the shape of the caduceus staff that belongs to both Hermes and Mercury. And if you Google Mercury, you will see that he is associated with the number 5, which is the sum of the letters 2 plus 3. 23, and the letter Gayin is the 23rd letter. Now let's look again at the letters chi, xi, stigma. This is chi, xi, stigma in Greek. A lot of the ancients used mirrors for sending messages to each other, secret messages. This is chi, xi, stigma as it was originally written. And here's chi, xi, stigma in the mirror. Notice 23x. 23x. 23x can be expressed by the letters Gayin Ta, which has the meaning of a wicked covenant. And as you can see, it is in the same symbol as pharmakeia. Have you ever wondered why all popular hand symbols represent the number 23, from the peace symbol to the OK symbol, and even the devil horn symbols are all variations of 23? This is on purpose. They know the plans that they have for us. Ever wonder why the acronym OK is the most popular phrase in existence? And have you ever wondered why Elisha sent a bear to kill some youths for mocking him, for calling him baldhead? Maybe there's more to this story. Let's look at this account again, for in the Hebrew it tells a different story. 2 Kings 2:23. And he came up from there to Bethel, and as he was going up the way, some youths came from the city and mocked him, and said to him, "Go up, bald head, go up, bald head." Notice first, the verse number is 23, and this is the 2nd chapter of Kings, making this 2:23. But notice in this passage where it says, "and some youths," is Strong's 5288 na'ar, which can mean a boy, but also a servant, as in Genesis 18:7 here, to the servant. But what are they servants of? Servants of little. Strong's 6996 katan. The first time this word is used is in Genesis 1:16. When Elohim made 2 lights of the great light to rule the day and the lesser katan light to rule the night. So what I'm suggesting to you is that Elisha did not kill children, but he sent a bear to kill servants of the darkness. Now let's look at the reason why. The servants were mocking Elisha. Elisha is a Nabi, and he knew the future plans that these evildoers had, and this is what they were saying to him. They were chanting in Hebrew, Ola correct, Ola correct. The audio shows this to mean the eye leads or controls the spirit. For it is by your vision that you go on your way. But this can be spiritual as it is written in Matthew 6:23. But if your eye is bad, your whole body will be full of darkness. If then the light in you is darkness, how great is that darkness? The word correct is a hole in man's covering. This means baldness. The word Ola is Strong's 5927, which can mean come or coming, as well as go. So they were saying, come upon you, bald head, or the coming baldness. These words are pronounced Ola correct, Ola correct. Now here is something that is very interesting about this, and may explain why he sent the bear to destroy them. The English word OK is abbreviated as the letters O and K. Quote, the origin of OK is disputed. However, most modern reference works holds that it originated around Boston as a part of a fad in the late 1830s of abbreviating misspellings. That it is an initialism of all correct as a misspelling of all correct. The origin was first described by linguist Alan Walker Reed in the 1960s. Reed gives a number of subsequent appearances in print. 7 instances were accompanied with glosses that were variations on all correct, such as ol correct or ola correct. But 5 appeared with no accompanying explanation. Notice that they did pronounce this as ola correct, just as they did in 2 Kings. The word in Hebrew starts with ayin, which is both an A in English, but it also is an O in Greek as the letter omicron, and the word correct would be the Hebrew word with tav added to it. This would make it all shall be bald. Now I know what you're probably saying, but let's look at some more evidence. The symbol of OK when you make it with your hand is 2 fingers together, the thumb and the ring finger, with 3 fingers up. This represents 2, 3, or 23. And this is the 23rd verse. And it just so happens that the first time OK was used was, and I quote, Reed discovered that OK first appeared in print on March 23rd, 1839, when Green used it as an abbreviation for all correct or all correct. Notice the first use was on March 23rd, the number 23. The symbol OK or 23 is 2 fingers together and 3 apart. It also contains the number 666. This is why all of the elites use this hand symbol and the number. There are countless movies and TV shows using the number 923, which we know as 23X, the mark of the beast. There is a YouTube channel that has shown this symbolism in great detail called They Live 1323, We Sleep. Here is a clip.
Nothing more.
Let me tell you why you're here. You're here because you know something. What you know you can't explain, but you feel it. You felt it your entire life. But there's something wrong with the world. You don't know what it is, but it's there. You don't know what it is, but it's...
Tribulation starts with 23. Beast in Revelation starts with 23. The number of his name, 3 plus 6 plus 8 plus 6, is 23. Satan is 7 plus 8 plus 5 plus 3 is 23. It is the number of his name. Ola correct, the baldness will come upon man, as they give their allegiance to Oz. This abbreviation has this meaning in Germany, and I quote, "The Germans thought it came from an abbreviation of Oberstkommandant, a high military rank." Quote, Oberst is a German word, spelled with capital O. Oberst is a noun and defines the military rank of colonel or group captain, spelled with lowercase o, or Oberst. It is an adjective meaning superior, top, topmost, uppermost, highest, chief, head, first, principal, or supreme. Commandant has the meaning of commanding officer, captain, or commander. The Germans believed that OK meant chief commander. Now where have we heard that before?
Don't take it for granted.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I mean, I made a bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my end.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in a world we can't see.
And so, first off, I just wanted to hop into a little...
If you don't believe me, ask anyone who needs glasses how much...
The exercises I'm going to share with you are particularly good at...
There are 3 foods you can eat daily.
So, hang on. So, we got some questions. So, for our view...